Danny and input cruising through the airwaves. Transformers knowledge blast that never caves. Reviews so sharp they'll cut through steel. In the podcast world, they're the real deal. Jumping in the deep end, swimming with the best. Danny's got the info and she never needs to rest. Input's got the passion like a roaring jet. Together they make a mark you won't forget. Dynamic duo, never gonna quit. Taking over airwaves, super lit. Transformers podcast bringing the heat. Every single episode can't be beat.
And welcome back to the State of the Transformers Fandom podcast. How are you doing, Mr. N-P UT?
So close. Doing really good, Little Miss Double D.
Little Miss.
Oh man, I hope everyone out there is having a good day, enjoying their whatever they're enjoying, their beer, their weed, their life, whatever. I don't know, man.
Yeah, they're dope.
So
that's awesome. But yeah, we took a little break. We are back. Man, more of a casual just hang out today, talking about collecting. But yeah, it's nice to be back. Like I said, people will watch us later, but we'll be back now. And yeah, lots of other stuff planned as well. So, but you've been good?
Yeah, I've been good. Just build on top of what you're saying. You know, Danny's back again.
Mm-hmm.
But what are we talking about today?
We are collecting goals for 2026.
My collecting goal for 2026 is the Mafex Dr. Fate, which should be out here pretty soon in the States, because it's out everywhere else in like Asia and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, those high-end figures, like I said, you got me into I threw out all those Dragon Star figures, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been getting the Dragon, more of the Dragon, like the super, or just the SH ones. Yeah, and I got Bart got me the cooler. I got them on the shelf up there. I'll show them maybe later. I got the cooler opened, and yeah, I got that android, the 21, or is it the girl 21 or
21? Yeah,
that's cool. She's great. Yeah, I really want that perfect cell, figure. There's a couple different versions of it. That'd be a goal for me. I'd really like to get that in hand. Me and Bart just rewatched the whole Cell saga.
Nice.
Yeah, so we were having a blast watching it because he didn't really remember all of it, right?
So did you go from Imperfect Cell all the way up to the Cell games?
Yeah, I watched it all. I love the second version of Cell for some reason. I think it's because I related to him a lot. He's like, I'm imperfect. If I could only be perfect, if I could only do this and that, become perfect, right?
Right.
Vegeta, he's like, I don't know. I just always love that Cell. I know Bart's like, you always like these weird villains to get their ass kicked, like second form Cell and Cooler.
Second form Cell,
he's tough.
He was the second. I will say this. Huh?
I like the design. I like the flat nose. I don't know, something about it. I think I could relate to him.
I think it's a pretty sick design. I love his first design. With just that insect, and he's kind of the way he moves is kind of hunched over and stuff.
Yeah, I love the second one way more than that, but it is cool. It's the toy of that looks sick too, the first form.
Yeah. That first form just looks so intimidating. What the fuck is that?
The second form is just weird because he's kind of there, but not, and then he gets all chiseled and perfect. It was
yeah.
I'm perfect, darling. Yeah, it's funny because I used to love Frieza, right? Because as a kid, the transformation, they're he's man, but he's kind of feminine and all the weird shit. So I related to him, and then now more Cell weird, right? And I used to not like the Cell stuff as much, but his strive for perfection has really just hit me in the last few years. But yeah, no, it's cool. That line is great. Yeah, stuff like that. Those high-end figures are just awesome. Hey, what's up, Kel? Do Studios. I think
Dio, what's up, man?
Dio, what's up? That's awesome. just showing up, give us a little life. But yeah, stuff like that. And just collecting goals, like moving and shit. I've been sorting through so much stuff, like so much. I got shit everywhere, child. I got like like Cybertron. This old stuff is like where it's at for me too, right? Like
Yeah.
I really want to get my old stuff put together, put out. I got stuff everywhere, like just Energon. Like I forgot I had all this. It was just all in a closet. I know it's not that fun. It's sealed, but I did open some other ones, like some RID stuff, and I just always want to I just want to enjoy that stuff, even if it is sealed, right? Like I want to enjoy it more this year. And
I get that.
I'm open to crashing, but
you gotta open it.
Yeah, maybe some of it. Some of that Wheeljack is hype, right? Like stuff like that. Yeah, just stuff like that. I mean, really enjoying that kind of thing. Yeah,
good. I say if it's sealed, you should sell it. Get it out of here.
That's weird. I know, right? I know it's stagnation. Yeah, I know. I got stuff everywhere, but I just like that stuff. And then it's like sorting through my stuff. I ended up clearing like my generation stuff. I got rid of so much stuff. Like I have a whole bin over there that I'm getting rid of. Like I got rid of all my. I just have one version of each character basically now, maybe two of some very special or like a very different type of color. But I it's like if they're like the the Diaclone color or something. But I got rid of like even my extra counterpunch that was expensive, all my extra Wheeljacks, Sunstreakers, like everything. I just one definitive character now for that type of line. Because it was just all under my bed, right?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not doing anything, get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah,
like,
and I still like
what do you need 30 Wheeljacks for?
Yeah, and they're just kind of whacked out anyways. But yeah, it's still like this stuff too. This is snail shell. Kind of like those anime things.
Oh, that's cool.
Zombie. Like I love this high end. This is like the other high end stuff I get from besides SH Figure Arts. So she's cool, stuff like that. I have most of them all like up here right now, right?
Okay.
It's all rows of like posable, like those type of figures. So yeah, stuff like that I really enjoy still collecting. And yeah, besides that, like I said, thinning out stuff, right? Hey, Quentin.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm just gonna focus on whatever, like the newer stuff. When Mafex gets around to releasing their stuff, I'll pick up whatever I want from them.
Yeah,
I've got the Jubilee on pre-order, and I got a thing from Entertainment Earth, a message from them saying that she's scheduled to be shipped February, which is this coming week. So I'm assuming she's either going to ship this week, next week, something like that.
Yeah, it's funny. I know some of that stuff from Japan, like with all that stuff going on, it's tough. Like I have figures that said they were going to be like in December, and they still aren't here. I mean, good for the wallet, but
yeah. Well, and I started getting emails like I got an email from BBTS that my Cobra from Space Adventure Cobra was about to ship, and I was like, okay, well that that figure's expensive. Jubilee's about to ship. The Dr. Fate is about to ship. It was just like it's like okay, that's way too much in one time, like like one go. That's like. With all of everything that was about to ship, I pretty much canceled all the pre-orders that I had except for Jubilee, because I feel like Jubilee's going to be the one. Like Jubilee, Mafex Jubilee and Mafex Rogue are going to be the two that are like, dude, if you don't have them pre-ordered, like
they're going to be hard to get, right?
Yeah, they're going to end up being real expensive and hard to get until they get reissued. But
yeah,
I think this year, like this whole last year, I've kind of gotten like back in tune with like a lot of the figures and stuff that I really enjoyed from my childhood, like a lot of the toy lines, not like the nostalgic bait stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Not like Hasbro or somebody releases like their new Snake Eyes and it looks exactly like the one you had as a kid, so you have to buy it, right? Because it's like the one, like not stuff like that, but like actually going back and getting the snake eyes that I had as a kid, like, you know, stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna focus more heavily on like my Kenner Batman stuff, my Toy Biz, X-Men, Spider-Man, stuff like that. Just all of that stuff, man. The old Biker Mice from Mars stuff. You know, when I can find it, because I'm not about to spend an arm and a leg on that stuff.
You should let me know about that, because like we got lots of that here. Bar has like we got lots of Biker Mice parts everywhere. Like
Oh,
tons.
nice. Okay.
Let me know. Like I know he'd sell it, and not for like not a bad scalper price, but
Right.
he'd probably sell it for what it's worth, like a real price. So like a good
Okay.
deal. But yeah, like we got tons. Like it's weird. Yeah, it's all over the place right now. But going through it. But yeah, I know. I feel the same. Like Neymar's mentioned that Toy Biz Venom stuff. I really want to get. Yeah, that's cool. Like stuff like that too. I really like. Yeah, I got all my Bucky stuff like down there. I got. I'm starting to get reboot figures. Like stuff like that. Like yeah, that just means a lot more. It's cool. Like I just like the old vintage stuff, and just trying to, you know, enjoy that more. And I do love it. And Turtles, you know, I don't want to go crazy because everyone's Turtles just went mental too for prices. But yeah. But yeah, what's his name? Cluedo said same thing. Like just it's become more of a pain nowadays, especially for new stuff and old stuff that's been price hiked. And then price hikes, right?
Yeah, that's kind of, you know, that's why I canceled, you know, like all that stuff the way that I did, because if it was spread out over the course of like 6 months, 8 months, a year, whatever it was, like it was originally supposed to be, that wouldn't have bothered me. But you know, I got hit for like almost $600 out of the gate, you know, at the start of the year, and I'm like, okay, no, that's we're gonna not do that. And you know, it's and I've kind of gotten to a point now. I know there's a lot of people, few of them I know personally, but I know there's a lot of people out there that would just be like, "Oh my God, yes, this is all coming in. I don't care about the money and blah blah." And then that kind of stresses them out, right? And then, but it's like, but then they kind of get in their head. Excuse me. They get in their head and they say something like, "But if I don't get it now, then it's FOMO," or whatever the case may be. And then, but I've kind of divorced myself from so much of that. Like, okay, if it's due in March and you ship it in December, and I don't have the money because I was expecting it in March, right? Then I don't get it. It is what it is. It's not my problem, you know?
I know the street dates suck, especially for the collecting, you know, because you count on it. And like I said, a couple weeks early, sometimes you can adjust, but 3 months early, whatever, right? Some of it's just way too crazy.
Yeah.
It's not as accountable anymore, you know?
Right.
Yeah, check out Transformers Land. I am in America. I mean, I'm in America. I think I'm in America in my head, but yes, I'm in Canada, actually.
God, I hope not.
I know, right? I don't know what I am. America, but yeah, no, it's a strange, and yeah, like I said, just thinning out, getting more of the stuff you actually like, and collecting goals of actually, like I said, displaying it all, enjoying it all for what it is, right?
Yeah. I mean, we just got a book off here in town, nice. And I've been to that store twice now, and each time I go in there, it's like there's just so much stuff. I spend like 2 hours in there, and I'm like, I still haven't seen everything in here. It gets wildly absurd. My point is like there's so many figures there that, like, if you missed out on, you can grab from them from, you know, a few years ago, some SH Figure Art stuff or whatever the case is. So that store's kind of gotten on my, you know, my radar to kind of go look and shop at. Another thing, like goal wise, is like if I don't find it in store, then I'm pretty much I don't really care. Like, I mean, there's exceptions to the rules, right? Like I'm not gonna find like Mayfex stuff in a store, right?
Not really. Not like
But like if I can't get it in person, there's a guy in like around the area where my store is, right?
Mm-hmm.
That he's got his own little shop, and he orders Mayfex stuff like crazy. And so like I'll hit him up and just be like, "Hey, are you getting Daredevil, or are you getting like Venom, or like I don't know, throw something out there." And if he's getting it, I'm just like, "Hey man, put one to the side for me. I'll pick it up Saturday." Great. And then Saturday, that Saturday it comes out, whatever, then I get it from him. Like I'm at it. If I can't get it physically like that day, if I have to order it like whatever, then that's my goal here, is like if I can't get it like in person, I guess what I'm trying to say, then I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, some stuff too. Like I said, you can't get like some of the anime stuff I get. Like I have to get online because I know like people have sold me stuff and they're like, "You're the only one buying it." Like, God help me. They're like, if someone else comes in and buys it, I'm worried.
Yeah.
They're like, what a freak. But like, yeah, it's just it's stuff like that. And then like GameStop. That's what I mean. I get a huge discount at because it's whatever EB Games again now. But I'm still have this Onyx thing. Basically like no tax, money off, so we're getting the figures like the ones that we want, pretty good price, right?
Does eBay EB Games up there, do they jack the price up by like $5? Because they do that.
No.
They do that here.
That's the thing. It's different. Yeah, I see the prices are like even higher, the same amount higher in the States. Like they're the cheapest prices. They're cheaper than Walmart. Like they're basically the normal prices. And then I have the 15% off thing as well. So it's like, it's cheaper. There's no tax on it. So like we get like, even if you pre-order a figure and paid in full, you get money back when you go pick it up.
I saw when I went, last time I was in GameStop, their Marvel Legends, dude, were like 30. They were marked at $30.
Yeah, I know. And like they're $30, 34 Canadian. So you guys are paying way more than to get 15% off. So yeah, that's insane. Yeah, because we watch the toy shows, some of them still, and the people that go into the GameStops in the States and like, no, like, and a lot of people don't shop there that collect because of the prices. And no wonder, like it's way more. It's like, whoa.
And it's crazy because like you go to Target, the same figure is $24.99, and then GameStop is like $30. And it's like, how?
I know, it's weird. I can't believe they have them so high there. It's weird because in Canada it's the opposite. And the other thing too is like, just shopping, collecting goals, like shopping smarter. Yeah, like I said, don't freak out on the FOMO as much. I've cut characters out. It's just all a part of a long game. Some stuff you have to get if you want to get it because but it sucks. But just trying to. Do I really need it? Do I really want it? And just cutting down lines or, keeping with this vintage, cutting with that. But like, I can't collect and have everything,
See, like Quentin brought up the new Masters of the Universe trailer, and that reminded me of one of the goals is I want that new 6-inch Skeletor they're doing. So I can have somebody on my shelf or my diorama fighting my Mayfex Dr. Fate. Like, like that's another collecting goal of mine, is not to be so, and I've said this before, but I kind of get trapped in like that mindset, right? Like He-Man can fight He-Man, like whatever, and then that's kind of it, right? Like but like I want to get away from that mindset, and because like, dude, when I was a kid, I didn't care. Like Wolverine fought He-Man, I didn't give a shit, like.
I know, I brought those together too.
So I'm trying. I want to like kind of rewire my brain to get kind of back to that, right? Where like, why can't Optimus Prime be in a fight with Archangel? What I mean? Like at the diorama, dude. This is what they're supposed to be for. Just to enjoy and have fun, play with, right? So
the ultimate crossovers without like any legal ramifications,
right? And now they're doing 6-inch scale, like Mattel's doing those 6-inch scale master movie figures, and that Skeletor I said in that trailer live stream I did yesterday, like Skeletor looks fucking cool as hell, and so toy, right? So
some of them don't look as good. Like the He-Man just look kind of like a little weird, but I guess it's better in person.
I think on that figure, I think it's the head sculpt. That
just the head
goes off.
Yeah, just the face. I'm like, what the hell? But some of the other stuff, that guy Clamp Trap or whatever his name is, the
Trap Jaw.
Oh yeah, that guy looks hype. I'm not a big He-Man person, but Yeah, the figure looked cool.
Yeah, definitely.
The Skeletor looked fucking amazing. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of my goal. Is just got to have like more battle dioramas that kind of mix it up, you know.
Yeah, and just like I said, enjoying the figures, doing more with it. Like we were talking before, did the thing too, like different ways to maybe do some reviews. You know, some other goals for the channel with your toys. Just trying to freshen things up. You know.
Yeah, so we're talking about this before the stream. Me and Danny are going to start a YouTube house for toy reviewers, baby. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be me. It's going to be Danny D. It's going to be Trans Aaron 38. We all going to be living in the same house together. We're going to be reviewing toys, man. It's going to be a giant vlog, bro. Get your NFTs and get your Pokemon cards and give me a bunch of money, because that's how the scam goes. You get a house, a bunch of YouTubers, and you get a bunch of monies.
Yeah, instead of toy like Jersey Shore, Toy Shore.
Toy Shore, dude, that's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, instead of like Gym Tan Laundry, like this could be like like Walmart laundry supplements or whatever.
What is it? The Housewives of Toy Shore.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, Barbara, like that. Today we're going to the Botox clinic, and then we're going to buy a whole bunch of toys. Yay!
Yeah. Oh my God, he keyed my Escalade because I got the new He-Man. Oh my God.
I got the new Ultra Mag. Yeah, the new what's his name? Yeah.
Magnus.
I know, I was going to say Magnus, Ultra Magnus. I got the new Ultra Magnus. Someone just keyed my fucking car, right?
Yeah. Little does Danny know I keyed her car because she got the Ultra Magnus before me. Right? That's what she gets for not making spaghetti the other night for the house.
yeah. Dylan used to know he's about to back up over his Black Zarak.
Oh, dude. It don't matter. That figure's falling apart anyway in the box. So.
Oh yeah, mine. I have mine. It's like I opened it when I moved. It was just flaking. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, no, it's weird. I haven't even touched it. I've moved it like so. But yeah,
sell it.
Here, want a new sub? Take mine. Thank you, Quentin. He's a good guy. He's always there to support and chat, and yeah, he's a good person. I met so many good people lately. It's just nice to have like the conversation, right? Good people show up and just relax. That's what we're trying to build before. Just like it just don't to talk about this shit, but not get heated or not like we can get heated about subject, but not get like offended. It's just supposed to be. Come on, man, let's relax. It's toys. It's a hobby.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Just the outlook this year, I just want to have more of a like laid back outlook on it. I don't really usually get triggered from stuff, but sometimes the drama we've talked about is tough. With the people, the friends, it's like you're always navigating, right?
Yeah.
It's tough.
I mean, that's yeah. Like I'm at a point right now. Like I'm in my life where it's just kind of like like to borrow a phrase from my girlfriend, fuck it, why not? Like we kind of hit that same point. Like she's writing a book, she's gonna get it published or try to get it published and all this other stuff. She tried to like rejuvenate, I guess, or bring back her modeling career, whatever. She's like, fuck it, why not? Right? Like all this stuff. And that's kind of where I'm at. Like, fuck it, why not, man?
Yeah, I'd agree.
Like,
yeah, I'm gonna take more this year. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I know it's just oh God. But yeah, no, just work on everything, But the collective too, it's just work on everything. Like I said, more cash. I'd love we go to the toy shows early this year, Vancouver. It's like the 14th and 15th weekend, so that will be fun. That always it rejuvenates my thing, just feeling there, being around all that stuff, the cool people. Hopefully Bart won't get lost in the woods this time. But that guy, I'll never forget when that guy put his arm around him. He's like, I lost my dad in the woods too.
Yeah,
not my dad. But yeah, it's just And they know it's like collecting goals, for the channel too. Just want to do more. We've been doing. I was doing so well with all those live streams, even the ones by myself, just to get keep it in the algorithm, keep it you know what I mean, just keep out there.
I mean, as far as as far as like my channel or whatever goes, like
Yeah.
if I can think of something stupid and goofy to do, then I'll do something stupid and like the Thor Varine.
Mm-hmm.
I did that little short, and it was like something stupid, and Oracle was like, "Dude, you should make that a short," because like when I'm not on camera, like legitimately in real life, like I'm just a person who laughs, like I'm a massive goofball,
Mm-hmm.
and before we left the house, I just snuck into the living room and I had those Wolverine claws, and I was like, who you should really be afraid of? Like, no, and I said the Thor Varine, and then she's like, oh my god, you should make that a short. That'd be hilarious. I was like, okay. So like, I don't know, just as far as that goes, like stuff like that, just if you see something stupid and goofy on the channel, then that's where it's come from. It's something stupid and goofy that I just came up with on the spot, and that's probably what's gonna happen. And then like I enjoyed doing the live stream yesterday talking about the Masters of the Universe, He-Man trailer and stuff. So maybe some more of that stuff, maybe.
The silly stuff too. Like I love to bring Crack Puppy back, but
yeah, Crack Puppy.
you know what I mean? Shit like that. Just maybe, yeah,
Shady Bird stuff.
Yeah. Crack Puppy, Shady Bird. Like it's just it's fun, but it is. Yeah, what's he say? This one picked up a new vintage.
Scale Tail.
Oh yeah, I know that one. I have all the parts here for it, just not the figure.
I don't know that one. That one sounds.
Yeah, it's the snake guy.
Snake guy. I don't know. Scale Tail. I'm gonna look him up. Scale Tail.
Yeah, he's like worth a little bit more right now. He's pretty cool, man.
Okay, well, AI gives me an overview. Oh, dude, what? Dude, he legitimately looks like a Masters of the Universe rejected design, like the Snake Man.
Mm-hmm.
But that looks really fucking cool.
Yeah, it's hype, man. Yeah, it's cool. I have the pieces for it, but I don't have the figure. But yeah, it's cool. Like those ones are really cool. Those end of the line or those extra like weird bad guys that they start doing or whatever that part of the line, because after a while they're just like a turtle sells the best, and then they just did all the turtle variants, which got pretty freaking boring after a while, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I mean, when every wave has a Ninja Turtle in it, because you have to have a Ninja Turtle in it. You kind of you run out of ideas. Like Donatello is now a spy, and Michelangelo is Leonardo's like a football player, and then
boring.
Yeah, it gets really like
that turtles sell the best, so they like went on that huge turtle crusade at the end or whenever, right? Like,
yeah,
but because it was cool at the beginning and the middle, and they had all those different bad guys and characters. It got pretty cool, man. Like it's just.
It did, and I don't love them or hate them. I will give credit to Brian Flynn for doing those really obscure Ninja Turtle characters or figures or whatever in the Super 7 line. He's got like that samurai Leonardo and basketball Michelangelo, or was it DJ Michelangelo, right? Like.
But they had to the crappy thing about those end of the line of the Super 7s, the first ones are great, but the joints suck. But besides that, like they Playmates wanted them to change them more at the end, so they actually don't have the same accessories, or they don't match the original figures, those Rockstar ones. They're really? They ended up, because Playmates was fine with it, and then when it started to get really popular at the end and all this, they made them change a lot of stuff. So yeah, like if you really look at it, but yeah, Leo doesn't come with those like the guitar swords, and like they had to like do all these weird subtle changes. So now like if you collect that and they're making new ones, that like it kind of ended, because like they're not actual like enhanced copies of the originals. Like like Scumbug, like he had more detailing, but he was basically the same but just enhanced, right?
Yeah.
Now it was like they had to actually go back and change shit on some of those new ones. Like like they didn't want them to infringe on their thing, but who knows now with it leaving Playmates. But still, it just was weird, because you buy it and it was like, what the hell? This isn't exactly like the other one. Don't even match now a little, right?
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah. They got their hands in there at the end. I don't know. The guy talked about it once on there. And then, like I said, the issues with loose, like the joints being all loose on some of them. Like I had that Samurai Leo. I love that figure as a kid. And I love the Super 7 one to pose it, but it is loose. Like its legs just jiggle.
Yeah, I didn't. As far as that line goes, I kind of used it to fill out my old 6-inch Playmates Ninja Turtle figures that came out in 2012. So like I got the Casey Jones, the cartoon or the cartoon Casey Jones they did,
That's
or
cool.
the toy looking Casey Jones or
Yeah,
whatever.
those first ones are really good.
Yeah. I got like Metalhead, and then
It's good.
I got April, I think, but April's the NECA April, the last one they did, right? The second jumpsuit April they made.
Yeah, the second one, yeah.
And then Slash.
Oh, Slash is good, yeah, because it's
Yeah.
still part of that other line where they didn't change it yet. But yeah, the Slash is so cool. I love how bulky it is. I like that line, man. It just, like I said, they started to change it a bit, and then yeah, it's just you have so many turtles. But yeah, like the frog guy, Genghis Frog, looks awesome.
Yeah, he looked really cool.
Yeah, some of them are still nailed it. I still love it. It's just that's another thing. Like I like the NECA Mirage ones too, because I like the Mirage style turtles and the gritty kind of vibes. It's just like, and then you got your regular turtles, and then that's why I sold all my reissue turtle stuff, because it was way too much.
Speaking of turtle stuff, collecting goals for 2026,
Mhm.
those Mezco TMNT 1990 movie turtles.
They
Come
look
on
good.
with it. Go ahead. Just drop them off at my doorstep so I can, play with them and whatever. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
they look good. Like I said, there's so many turtles, right?
Yeah. Turtle overload right now.
Yeah, if you're just a Turtles fan, then you just have so much of the repeat characters. It's kind of like, it kind of gets like, because I got some of those Archie figures, and like it kept gonna keep some of them, because like the Manta Ray from Archie, I like some of those ones, but some of it I was like, no, I don't need this, and I'm not a completionist of all this. That there's no point. I can't even display it all, even if I had the room. It's just like, do I want repetitive like every turtle like 100 times? No.
See, and that's the thing. That's the thing is like I think as a collective whole, I think everybody who buys action figures or toys or whatever, right? Like every fandom was starved up until about I'd say about 10 years ago or so, and this is when it started. And I feel like it started when like Transformers started getting like third-party upgrade kits, like that Generations Cliff Jumper and stuff like that. But every fandom was starved for figures, and then everybody started seeing how much money they could make off of all this old nostalgic stuff, and that's when everybody started coming out with Turtles and Transformers and He-Man and like all this other stuff, right? Like you weren't starved for it. So people started buying everything because they had been starved for so long. And then now it's at a point to where a lot of these people are, they're starting to realize, I feel like, okay, I don't need 500 Michelangelos. I don't need like all of these Megatrons. I don't need all this like G1 Megatrons and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we're starting to see like people pick and choose and everything, and we're starting to see kind of like the backlash of all of it, right? Like if you didn't like McFarlane's DC stuff and you thought Mafex's stuff was too expensive, or Mafex's, let's just say like it's not too expensive, but they're doing more movie stuff than comic stuff, right? And you didn't like that. You liked their figures, but you didn't like the movie stuff. Now Mattel is bringing out their 6-inch line for all that, and that's going to sell really, really well.
Yeah,
it
is.
So like I said, we're starting to see the backlash of people starting to become a little bit more picky and a little bit more choosy and stuff with a lot of this stuff,
Yeah, especially with the boom, the prices, and like you said, like back in the 90s and stuff, you could almost collect every line at one point. You could, like, not maybe totally everything, but you could get a lot of what you wanted for most of the lines and cheap enough, right? So it's like the older people like Bart, he's got that mentality too, where he's used to like being able to collect everything, and it's just like it doesn't exist anymore. You could I mean, if you're rich and have the biggest mansion, but like you couldn't even enjoy it at that point. Like still, like
And that's kind of the thing too, is like you get to a point when you get a lot of the stuff, it becomes really difficult to enjoy. How do you enjoy every single, like if you have every single Marvel Legend, like there's a guy that I watch, his name's Carbon, right? And I think he does it arguably the best way possible, but he's collected probably not every Marvel figure since like 1989 or whatever, but like he's got so much stuff, but he has an entire room. It's all laid out very, very nice, but he still has stuff in his attic. Right? So it's like, what he's doing, he's kind of picking like, okay, this is my favorite Doctor Doom, but it's from Toy Biz, but I'm going to put this here. I don't care that Hasbro's done like, 3 other Doctor Dooms. This is my favorite. So he puts his favorite on display, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how he does it. But like I said, then you've got all this other stuff up in the attic, so it's like he's kind of doing like the pick and choose. Like what my favorite is, I'm going to have that on display. But how do you enjoy the stuff in your attic? You really can't, right?
An attic trapped in his attic, back attic. Yeah, I know. It's just, it's weird. And then the other thing too, did you ever see that guy, the Spawn guy? Like he has every Spawn figure, and it's like in like a freaking, it looks like it's in its own house. Like it's like a huge garage with shelves all around the whole place, like layered. And he's got every Spawn figure on display from the original Todd McFarlane run.
Yeah,
it's just mental.
That's fucking cool though.
It is. You can look it up. The guy's old school too. He's like saying all this like not PC stuff. Like I enjoyed it. He's old school. He's just saying whatever he feels like and offending people, and it's great. But it's just funny as hell. He's got all this shit in there, right? And he's like, oh, yeah, and it's just crazy, man. Like at that point, like, yeah, how do you have all that, right? How do you enjoy it all? And yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to be, even if I had the space, I don't want like my favorite Megatron on the shelf and then my 17 in a closet or a bunker or whatever. I'm just over it, I really am. Some stuff, yeah, of course, like it's lovable. It might be worth something to you or value and old school. You can exchange some stuff, but like 17, like sun streakers and all that, I just can't take it anymore.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
And then I want to enjoy the stuff I have, like the good stuff,
Yeah, and that's kind of the way it should be, and just enjoy what you got and look forward to what's coming out. If you really want what is coming out, what I mean? Get what I'm saying? Like I think you guys understand what I'm putting down, right? But yeah, Danny, what do you got lined up for everybody coming next week?
We're gonna have you on the Cybercast. I got to reach out to E-Man too, because I like to have him on a Cybercast. We go through some news stuff, talk some topics and that, and then another one of these we got planned, and some more stuff. Like I said, maybe another show we could do on some other toy lines, and I'm just trying to get back in the boom. And Martin and me had our like once a month like downtime, and just trying to get like back in the swing of thing. It really helps when I do my like single streams, and if people want to join those maybe once in a while, like 1 or 2 people without getting it too busy, that'd be cool. Like no official invites, but if you're in the chat and you want to join on the what is it what the D stands for, then maybe you can join me. But stuff like that, just want to get back in the swing of things. And now that I'm here relaxed, I'd like to do some other stuff, not necessarily toy reviews per se, but maybe talk about some stuff, do some actual content too, just roll out with it, right? But the streaming stuff, I love, like I said, I feel like I'm best sometimes just off the cuff and on air with people and just vibing and stuff. So, I want to continue that. I met a lot of good people like E-Man. I had him on the channel. He's great. Love to have him back. Good to get you with him and like just people, stuff like that, get people together. Oh yeah. And I was going to do maybe, a thing on Reboot with Ghost Max, so Matt. So we're trying to work that out. So lots of stuff in the pipeline for this year, right?
Nice. Okay.
just trying to stay as creative as possible, like, you know, and I enjoy this show. Like I said, I'm, you know, never gonna quit. So we gotta, like I said, let's work on other stuff too. But what about you? You got the car channel. I think you even said maybe you might bring back the teal and pink show, right?
Yeah, so like I might talking to Oracle. Me and Oracle talk about just like we have really deep conversations about things, and so I was thinking about bringing back the Teal and Pink show, podcast, whatever you want to call it, video cast, and that just be like an open discussion forum. Like because me and her can get into conversations just about anything and everything, and those conversations lead into different conversations, and it's just, we just talk. So we end up talking about anything and everything on that show, just because that's how we talk in real life. So so thinking about bringing that back, because like when we did it the first time, I kind of felt like it was handcuffed a little bit, like those 3 episodes that we did.
Yeah.
I feel like it was handcuffed a little bit, but yeah, after talking to her about it and stuff, it's just like, man, like if we're gonna do it, just let's just do it, balls to the wall kind of thing, and just talk about it, whatever. Yeah, I've got stuff up on my car channel that, it's just basically kind of like keeping up with what I do to the cars here. Whether it's like modifying or oil changes or anything like that, like real easy stuff. I show people, how to do like maintenance on certain like specific era, like Toyotas and stuff like that I own, and Mini Coopers and whatever. That kind of stuff. Nothing's really long form. It's all kind of shorts, but kind of probably, this year probably end up splitting my attention between both of them. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And basically like both channels are gonna end up being like, if I feel like doing something, then I'm gonna do it. Like I said, like if those trailers, somebody, Earthman Brick was asking me yesterday during the He-Man trailer, well, I was talking about that, if I was gonna do my thoughts or reaction or whatever you want to call it to the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer whenever that comes out. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's do it. Like,
yeah,
I like Spider-Man, big Spider-Man fan, always have been. So let's do it. If you guys want to see it, then or be a part of it or whatever, then I'll do it and throw a lot more of me, I guess you could say, into it, maybe possibly. I don't know how to end that, so it's going to be an awkward transition. So deal with it.
Deal with it, baby. But yeah, we're back. New year, new me, new but yeah, we're back, and we'll be ranting and raving and having a blast. But yeah, it feels good to be back. It's nice to take a little hiatus and break sometimes, just to refuel, refresh, because it's like when it's too committed, sometimes it's like, yeah, you get the burnout, right? So
yeah.
And we'll see everyone soon. And yeah, have a great weekend. Stay safe. I don't think too much has happened this weekend, but yeah, enjoy your time, and we'll be back. Miss you. And see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us. It has been a pleasure. However, we must now conclude the program. We appreciate your viewership and apologize should we have inadvertently disrupted your evening. Please do not take any offense. We look forward to presenting another engaging topic next week, and we extend our gratitude for your continued support.